Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And GA, at this stage of the season, we're still trying to sort out the real contenders from the rest of the pack, aren't we?
Yeah, and it'll take a couple months to sort that out. There are
some changes for Minnesota. Ellington comes in for Brewer, and it's Hill in for Luke Ridenour. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Rockman's checked in. Gooden comes in for Mbamamuti. Delfino's checked in for Michael Redd. And Earl Boykins is subbed in for Corey Maggette. Here's Jennings, and he goes in for the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Boykins. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
It's back to Jennings, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
Pekovic with a screen on Jennings. Shoots from 8. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Pekovic has got 10 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Boykins passes to Gooden. Count it, good.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Screen by Smith. Here's Hill. Oh, wow!
Such a confident move off the dribble. Just rising up and filling that airspace.
And Milwaukee has possession. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the rejection by Milicic.
And getting his timing just right on the rejection. Milicic making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Hill, no good. Bucks trail by 17. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Cook missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And so Scott Skiles decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Coming up the court now are your Timberwolves dancers.
Some changes for Minnesota. Kevin Love's checked in for Smith. Brewer comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Luke Ridenour subbed in for Sebastian Telfair. Outside Jennings. Good on the three-point shot. Jennings has got 13.
Love his work moving that ball around like that.
Hill against Jennings. To the middle. Here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
And the big man, Love, setting that screen so that he can slip it and get in scoring position.
And it's Gooden with the jam.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year, 86%. from the stripe.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Red, a screen on Ridden. Pass to Jennings. Here's Mbamute. 6 to shoot. Red kicks to Mbamute. Offline with his 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Jennings taking his time here. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Bounce pass from Hill. From 13, that shot no good. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 19-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so Scott Skiles decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Milicic. And it's Beasley in for Luke Ridden. And then for Milwaukee, Bogut comes in for Drew Gooden. And it's Maggette in for Carlos Delfino.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Hill, and there's the drive.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
1:53 left in the first half. Bogut with a screen on Hill. Here's Jennings. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brewer, good.
And Brewer has no shame or shyness when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc. And he gets the shot off quickly from there, too.
Jennings against Hill. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And a moment now to see the numbers for Bogut. Last season, he played outstanding. 10th in rebounding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season. He gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league. Jennings makes it off the glass. Jennings has got 24 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
Bucks trail by 19. Jennings for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hill, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brandon Jennings.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the Darko Milicic. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hill comes in for Kevin Love. The Bucks also with the sub. Boykins checked in. Pass to Red. Takes the three. It's good. Assisting on the play was Boykins. Boykins has got his third assist on the night. D2 from Hill. And that one, good. Hill's got 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Hill penetrating, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And the #1 pick overall, John Wall. And 2008 top pick, Derrick Rose. Clark, a lot of explosive athletes coming in at the point guard position.
And you know what, Kevin? I would add the 4th pick in 2008, Russell Westbrook, to that list now. Honestly, those three players rank right up near the top when you talk about the most athletic point guards of all time.
Hill passes to Beasley. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Beasley's got 14 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Red misses.
Not his best work at all. This is the quarter he'd rather forget.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Really good focus keeping his attention on the basket and not the defender.
Some changes for Minnesota. Tolliver comes in for Brewer. And Ellington is subbed in for Luke Ridnour. Bucks trail by 19. Here's Brockman. There's a good screen. Maggette kicks to Boykins. Bucks passing it around. 5 on the clock. From downtown. No good from Maggette.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Three-pointer Ellington. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Ellington's got his second basket of the night.
Creating for others, drawing the defense's attention, then passing it out to the perimeter. That's good basketball.
Maggette outside. Here's Gooden. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Boykins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Jennings finishes inside. Jennings has got 32 points in the game. And so it's Minnesota riding high. With a 23-point lead heading into the break, it seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And good that time. Jennings has got 34 points.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Hill passes to Milicic. No good from 11 feet.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
And here's Jennings outside. Hill pulls it in.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
It's a pick by Love. Hill passes to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Hill, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good from Boykins. Timberwolves leading by 21. Telfair the pass to Hill. And this summer, Greg, a lot of big-name free agents moving around.
And, Kevin, we saw the Knicks make a big move for Amari Stoudemire and Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls. So some musical chairs at that power forward spot.
Milicic kicks to Hill for 3. Love drills it from outside.
Hey, a big with nice post moves and a reliable outside shot. That's the versatility of Kevin Love, and that total package is coming up big tonight.
Hill passes to Ellington. Oh, good on the triple. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Delfino, good.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Darko Milicic. Andrew Bogut checked in for Milwaukee. Minnesota leading by 21. Outside Hill. Pass to Love. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to Gooden. Delfino kicks to Gooden. The 3. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Love with the screen on Jennings.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And so Scott Skiles decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for Minnesota. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And it's Brewer in for Sebastian Telfair. And then for Milwaukee, Mbaamute's checked in for Gooden. Red comes in for Carlos Delfino. And it's Maggette in for Earl Boykins. Bogut sends a screen for Maggette. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Hill kicks to Brewer. From outside, off the mark.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
And Mbamute dishes to Jennings. Here's Red. Shoots over Ellington. Red misses. Here's Hill, driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Hill's got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Jennings. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Love. And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season in all. 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job.
from outside the arc. Rebound, Love. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Red with the ball. The Bucks need to get a shot off here, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And, guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Bucks.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Hill.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.